Yo, 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 yo. Pronounce it like the letter, I don't say it at all. It's your boy S, and this is Esz Reacts. Coming up next, we talk about Drake once again, but this time we are going to discuss this whole back and forth with UMG. Let's see. Coming up next, Esz Reacts.
Channel my brain to go against the grain. I think I can move while I'm lifting. Drip with force, the energy towards positive vibes is what I need.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
We back. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content. I got merch. And more on the way. S got bar shirts. Esz Reacts hats. More on the way. Make sure you tap in with me once the store is up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll have that discussion another time. Let's get into this video. This video is courtesy of Ear Hustle. And we're going to take a look, do some commentary on it, whatever. Also, we're only going to take like maybe 10 minutes of watching this vid, commentating, whatever. You know what I mean? It's pretty long video, so we only going to do 10 minutes, and then we're going to go from there, all right? Here we go.
To Kendrick Lamar's historic Super Bowl performance, the behind-the-scenes drama between him and Drake is only getting more intense. It's clear that everything Drake is doing with this lawsuit boils down to one goal: stopping Kendrick from performing Not Like Us at the Bowl. Insider reports suggest Drake is absolutely freaking.
First and foremost, he is not going to be able to stop Kendrick at performing at the Bowl. There ain't no way on God's green earth he's going to be able to stop Kendrick from performing at the Bowl. That's how I'm looking at it. Now, mind you, I've seen things change, but I don't see this changing. I definitely don't see this changing. You know what I'm saying?
Out at the thought of Not Like Us being sung by one of the biggest audiences in the world, and to be fair, watching 100,000 people belt out the song that derailed your career is a tough pill to swallow. But Drizzy has to remember how we got here. Drake's ongoing battles with his label and pretty much everyone else show he's bitten off way more than he can chew. Fighting on multiple fronts isn't the kind of move you'd expect at this stage of his career, yet here we are. Some diehard fans initially thought this lawsuit would spark a domino effect to get Drake back in the spotlight, but unfortunately for them, it hasn't done.
Listen, he in the spotlight, all right, but this ain't the type of spotlight he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He is in the spotlight for sure, but this ain't the type of spotlight he wanted. Don't nobody want this type of smoke, but he is all the way in, 110%.
Damn thing. In fact, UMG is fired up and ready to fight this case to the bitter end. In a shocking twist, the label just fired back with a 144-page countersuit to Drake's 81-page lawsuit. Yeah, you heard that right. UMG just brought a shotgun to a knife fight. And trust us, the details in this document are so wild, you'll wonder how it even got to this point. Not only was UMG...
They definitely brought a shotgun to the gunfight, that's for sure. But what did y'all expect, though? What did y'all really expect? Did y'all really expect them to, take this line down? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to happen. We're talking about a machine versus one person. One person versus a machine. That's what we're talking about here.
Move unexpected. It was downright unprecedented. It's a bold statement that there's no coming back for Drake after this. Filing the lawsuit was the final straw, and any chance of reconciliation with the label is now dead in the water. With the way things are unfolding, this defamation suit could end up...
Yo, if I was Drake, I already would have reconciled a long time ago. I'm just saying. Because like you're beating a dead horse. You really are beating a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? You are about to get exposed so much more. You know what I'm saying? Like you could like just imagine if he had just took his L and just left all this alone. Would everything that we're seeing right now be this high? Would it be? Would it have been expanded to this magnitude? Like, I don't understand. Like, what does he plan on solving? You know what I'm saying? Engaging in this type of thing. What does he plan on solving? Because I don't see no good coming out of this for him at all. I'll be surprised if something good comes out of this.
Being far more disastrous for Drake than anyone anticipated. The situation is escalating way beyond anyone's imagination.
Yep.
When Drake first filed the petition a few months ago, many assumed it was just a knee-jerk reaction to the trolling. But when it became clear he wasn't bluffing, the culture's respect for him took a massive hit, and rightfully so. Taking a rap beef from the studio to the courtroom, that's not what anyone expected. The fact that Drake went...
Imagine, yo, man, the more I think about this, the more crazy it is, right? So imagine if 50 Cent took Ja Rule to court, or Ja Rule took 50 Cent to court. Imagine if the Locks took 50 Cent to court. Imagine if the Locks took state property to court. Imagine if all these groups and artists that were beefing with each other decided to take each other to court. Do y'all not realize how crazy that would be? It's rap. It's battle rap. I get sick and tired of people trying to say that rap is not a competitive sport or hip-hop is not a competitive sport. Yes, it is. It's always been competitive. From the poetry to the raps, the lyrics, the beats, everything's always been competitive nature. You know what I'm saying? So when he coming out here saying he gonna take another dude to court over some rap stuff, it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense.
There shows just how out of touch he is with the culture that made him who he is. No wonder so many people see this move as anti-hip-hop, and to be fair, it really is, in my opinion. A lot of folks have been wondering why...
It is anti-hip-hop. Hip-hop don't do this. Hip-hop don't do this. Tell me where in hip-hop have you ever seen something like this happen? Tell me where. Tell me where. I would like to know. In the comment section, tell me where in hip-hop has this ever happened. I would like to know. Because I just mentioned a plethora of... Imagine if Cannabis said, I'm taking you to court, LL. Imagine if LL told Kumo D, yo, we going to court, son. Come on, like, is this how we starting off? Is this how we starting off? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
Drake didn't just sue Kendrick directly, especially since the lawsuit surrounds Not Like Us. Well, you gotta know that Drake not suing Kendrick directly was deliberate. One of Drake's main intentions was to force a sit-down with the higher-ups at UMG, the real power players. But instead of panicking and giving him what he wanted, UMG clapped back hard in the most unexpected fashion. This 140-plus page...
So they wanted to have... So he wanted to have a sit-down chat with them. Look, man, at that point, there was no way he was going to be able to sit down with them and discuss anything. I'm sorry. At that point, I feel like it was way beyond sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was way beyond sitting down. Words were exchanged. Allegations were made. Like, Nah, it was way beyond sitting down. That's for sure.
Response is their way of showing just how confident they are in winning this case and how determined they are to beat Drake publicly. If you've not been keeping up with this drama, the details of UMG's counterclaim will blow your mind. Not only are they painting Drake as a sore loser, but they've gone all out to prove that his allegations are nothing more than fabricated lies. UMG is accusing Drake of pushing a false narrative to portray himself as a victim, even though he's the one who started all this in the first place. And to be fair, they've got a point. Drake was the one who's
Yep. He trying to play as a victim. He trying to play victim. That's exactly what's going on. And you know what? It's not working. People already have caught on to it. Nobody believes that he's a victim in this. Nobody believes that he's a victim in this. You know what I mean? He cannot be the wolf in sheep's clothing. We already know you a wolf, bro. Excuse me. We already know you a wolf. We already know. You can't. We already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
set off the chain of events that ultimately blew up his career. What's even more shocking is his decision to weaponize the courts to save his reputation at the expense of the very label that built it. Trying to get everyone to buy into a lie is no easy task, especially when you're no longer in a position where people believe every word you say. And yet, that's exactly what Drake...
Yo, listen, who was going to buy into this lie? That's what I want to know. Who was going to buy into this lie? Maybe the Drake fans were going to buy into this lie? Because I wasn't. And I know a bunch of other people that wasn't going to buy into it neither. You know what I'm saying? Like no one has ever done what he is doing. That's the whole point. No one has ever done this. So buying into this lie would just be horrendous. Like, why? Just to support his narrative? Like, the narrative doesn't even fly.
Seems to be doing with this defamation suit filed out of Texas. The fact that he's using his recently established Texas residency as a key part of this case shows just how far he's willing to go. It feels like this lawsuit has been in the works for a while.
So you couldn't do this nowhere else, so you had to go to Texas to do this, right? You had to go to Texas to do this. And even in Texas, you still about to lose this whole situation. It's crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Strike. But that moment never came because Drake didn't anticipate Kendrick crushing him the way he did. Now, he's painting a picture for the judge of a humble family man, bullied and defamed by another artist's lyrics. Drake's done...
Look, man. Stop trying to play victim, bro. Just take the L and keep it moving. That's it. Just take the L and keep it moving. Stop trying to play victim. Playing victim is not a good look at this point. You know what I'm saying? You participated in lyrical combat and you got whooped. So take the L and just keep it moving. You can't play victim in this situation, bro. You are not a victim in this. You are not. If anything, to be honest with you, even though we know it's not the case, but if anything, Kendrick more of a victim than you are. You know what I'm saying? You pulled out all this extra stuff. All y'all had to do was just rap. That's it. That's all you had to do was just rap. Just rap. Y'all had a conversation and you decided to take it a step further. Why? Because you thought you was going to be able to finesse your way out of this. You know what I'm saying? You can't finesse your way in battle rap, bro. It don't work that way. You know what I mean? It don't work. You can't finesse your way in battle rap. You might be able to do it on stage with the live performances and whatnot, but on wax? No. 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 You can't. You can't finesse your way when it comes to battling on a mic. You just can't.
some pretty questionable things in the past, but this is a whole new level of manipulation. Drake probably thought filing this case in Texas was a genius move that would tip the scales in his favor, but he clearly underestimated UMG's ability to counter that advantage he thought he had. The label's legal team has reportedly found a loophole in the Texas Citizens Participation Act, and they're ready to use Drake's own strategy against him. Filing the lawsuit in familiar territories is turning out to be a terrible move for Drake. UMG is now giving him one last chance.
So we're just going to stop right here. We're going to stop right here and we're going to have a little talk. So here's my thing, right? You had multiple opportunities to just throw this thing out. You didn't want to take it. Now you're trying to file a lawsuit. You had to go to another state to do it. And now that's about to backfire on you too. That's about to backfire on you too. Is all of this really worth it? Is all this really worth it? That's what I want to know. Is all this really worth the mental stress? Is all this really worth the mental stress? Because to me, it's not. To me, it's not. It's not worth the mental stress. You know what I'm saying? You should be right now making music, doing whatever. That's what you should be doing right now. And you're not doing that, or you are doing that secretly or whatever, I don't know. But this is definitely not a good look. This is definitely not a good look. But, comment section, what do y'all think? Can Drake survive? Are we going to see him crash out? Or are we just going to see him rise above this and still be the same old Drake? Leave your comments below. I'll holler at you next video. Esz Reacts.
Please like, share, subscribe.